In the previous video, we have seen just the empty declaration of the method. I told that I will implement this thing, so I have just implemented basic things. But meanwhile, we need to create a validation function which is used for validating the client request to validate the key. So I will create one configuration, something like um, the class name has to be something like shopping configuration. Yes, okay. So here I will create a static function public boolean. It will return the boolean as a result from the function. Validation with hash map. So the thing it will receive the two parameters. That means two variables. One is hash map, another one is the key. Okay, so another one is the key. Key is nothing but which are the fields has to be validated here. Key, okay. So these are the two fields. So I will status equal to false. That means no this thing. Then status. Meanwhile, it will throw the error. Okay. So I will have a try and catch. So this message will send to the calling function. Okay, so here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna iterate these keys. I think yes. Along with the keys, I will check whether the request is yeah, correct. So the thing it is string array in Java iteration. Oh my god, I forgot this thing once again. Actually, we need to, yeah, the same thing, string array. Yes. Yes, the thing is integer start equal to 0 start start plus plus. Okay, so here we need to check whether the request this hash map has contains. Yes, it will throw the okay. So meanwhile, and it will check for If it is empty, then it will also throw the error. So that thing I will do inside this thing. Get equals this thing should not be empty. Okay, so this is a validation function where we need to call in the controller. So key start and start, and if it contains key, if not, it will throw the error. Starting if it is empty, empty. Static. Okay, so we will call this function from here. So this keys we need to create here. So what are the fields? I think we need product ID and also user ID. We can get user ID from our JWT token itself, but I'm just declaring quantity, price, and then yeah, these are the fields we need. This request has to be here. Okay, so this is a simple this thing. So if then only it will go here, otherwise else. Okay, yes, the same thing we can follow for remove this thing also. So I just copy the first 3 lines. We need to change the keys. Okay, to do validation is completed, the field validation is completed. So here validation remove product from user ID, so it should have a cart ID. I think it doesn't have this thing, cart ID. It doesn't need price or quantity or something. User ID, product ID, and cart ID. I think every product will have one cart ID, so I think cart ID is enough. Product ID is not it. But okay, remove cart request. We will throw the error from here. Same thing, get cards by ID. Doesn't need any this thing. It will have only user ID. So get card request. It needs only the user ID. So this will also send all the data from here. For remove product, I think we are having remove cart by cart ID. This thing. cart ID, and another thing is user ID. Wait, start still showing the error. Okay. Okay. So this thing no need. And then so here cart service get cart by user ID dot parse long user ID. Okay. Again I need to show some here. I think instead of this can put this thing outside. It will just validate, and if it is an error, automatically it will throw the error. So we can do some other things, but it doesn't need, we will do later. Okay. So get cards by user ID is done, and remove product from cart is done, and then add product ID is done, and also everything is done. Okay, we can check. So this thing, remove product, get cards by user ID. Okay, everything has been done properly, and we need to check. Yeah, we have to do another method. That means when the user is changing the quantity of the product, yes, we need to update the process. Okay, so we need to create one service method here. The same this will be enough. Update quantity by cart ID. Update quantity by cart ID. Okay, so the input parameter will be cart ID along with the quantity with the price. Yes, correct. Yes, cart ID, quantity and price. Yeah, it should have product ID to validate, but we can do it later, I think so. So this is just a very basic in shopping cart. I didn't do much about anything like updating quantity and validations and everything blah blah blah, because I have done just very basic things of how it is going to work. That's it. So it's very basic in terms of shopping cart. But if it is in a original shopping cart site, it will have a maximum validation, something like whenever we are updating the quantity, it will check against the product how much price is coming from our client request, because there's a chances for we can able to change the request from the client side. So every request should validate against with the product and also price. So here I am directly storing the price and quantity and all, so it is not a proper manner, but as a teaching purposes I'm just doing this thing. That's it. Update quantity by cart ready. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to update quantity and price against the cart ID. So in this I think I should go with cart repo. Yeah, correct. So in the repository, first we need to update the, we should have two parameters. One is cart ID another one is price, another one is here it is having. Okay, so cart ID, oh what it is there. Okay, user ID along with the cart ID. Do we need user ID? I think no need. Yeah, cart ID, price, quantity. Price has to be double, right? I don't know in which declaration you have double. Price, quantity has to be integer. Cart ID, price. Shit, man. Sorry for that. Double price, it has to be quantity. Quantity has to be. Okay, so cart ID, it has to be long, it should be long, price should be double, quantity should be integer. Okay, so now update cart, update, add to cart, set quantity is equal to quantity, price is equal to price, where cart ID is equal to cart ID. Okay, cart ID update, add to cart, set quantity, and blah 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 blah. I think where we will verify this thing with JPA, because I didn't use much about this thing. Where is the documentation? Documentation is yes, update user username. Yeah, correct. User use it. Okay, okay, no problem. It's correct only. They've done something. Okay. I think without this name also, I hope it will work. What it is there. Okay, no problem. So add to cart, set add to cart dot quantity, add to cart dot price, add to cart dot cart ID. Okay, everything is there. Cart ID is there, and also everything is there. Price. Okay, no problem. So we need to call this method from IMPL. Yeah, correct. Cart ID. Next has to be price. Next has to be quantity. Correct. So and then oh, So to return this thing, it has to send this thing. So what we can do is, instead of returning this thing, we will put return void. We will update that. Okay. So from the controller, we need to call this thing. From this thing, we can able to cut ready. Okay, I think we can copy these methods. Update quantity. Update quantity for. So the we got ID, user ID, quantity, price. So here update quantity. Cart. So product ID is found in cart ID, user ID, cart ID, user ID, quantity, price. Cart ID, quantity, price is the major thing. Yes, that's it. So we will send the data from here. ID, user ID, quantity, price. Okay, okay, guys. So basic default methods have been completed for this add to cart. So we will check everything in the OTP card. So I will open postman. I will open database also. So I should have, oh my god, it shows some error. Add to cart report exception is add to cart method. Cart ID of add to cart where update. So in this update which we have added now, it is not able to recognize the cart ID. Cart ID, cart ID. Okay. Yes, cart ID is nothing but here it is an ID. Okay. Yes, it's working now. So no problem. So we need to create a postman request for around 4 methods, I think so, correct? One is for add product, one is for update quantity, so one is for remove, one is for get customer ID. Okay, no problem. So first we will go with add carts. Excuse. So this body should have a for just I will try what will happen. I think it will show some error. Yes, product ID is missing. The error is coming from our validation this thing. So this product ID is missing. So our validation part is working fine, no problem. So we need to send the data for these fields in from the request body in the postman. So on the SQL Pro, I'm just opening my database. So I'm product ID, I'm just giving as n2, and then user ID will be, I think it will have only one, I think so. Okay, one quantity, so I will put as something like 5. Price has to be, so the product price is which product ID I'm using 2, so 2500, 5 into 1500, how much? 75, 70, okay, 2 for 3000, 4 for 6000, yes, correct. I'm basically not good in max. Okay, so I will send this request. I should get, yeah, it's working fine. Yeah, so I get the data. So if I give request again, it will show yes, product is already exist. Okay, so it's working fine. Now I will open my add to cart also. If I refresh, yes, it is the price, this thing, user ID for which user, I think everything will be stored properly. So I will save this request. Now I will copy this method and I will rename to get cart by user. Okay, so here I will just it. I didn't do it, needs only this user ID. I will just send this, yeah, for user ID. Okay, okay, understood. That's what. Okay, instead of accessing from hash map, I just directly put the string, so which creates an error by parsing. No problem. So yes, so it will give the what are the cards available here. So this added date has to be something date, right? Current date. It is not showing. So current timestamp is there in MySQL. So whenever I am inserting data, automatically it will be added default. This thing. That's the reason the field becomes null. So while inserting, yes, I don't know why. Okay, I will check later. I don't know why the default is not working. I think if I give here, it will work flawlessly. I don't know what reason. Okay, I will check it later, no problem. So now I will give another request. Oh my god, I did a mistake here. So here, okay, so this has to be matched here. Come here. Okay, so I will what is this? Remove cart by cart ID something. Okay, we will go for, we will check this thing also. Before that we will have some more product also. Update quantity product is also there. But remove update quantity for cart. Okay, so the URL is, okay, save. So the URL has been stored successfully, no problem. Get cart by user, remove cart by user ID, cart ID, update quantity for cart. So all the things will be stored successfully, it won't be a problem. So we will check with this update quantity, correct? So for this update quantity, what it is, all the fields are mandatory. So ready will be on cart ID, I think so. I think it will be 3. Quantity I am changing from 5 to 6. So the price will be 1500 means 8000, 9000. Okay, so if I give records, yes, updated, sorry, it's working fine. So if I refresh the database here, yes, it's updated, so update quality is working fine. So if I here, it's working now fine, no problem. So I will add another product, add product. Okay, so I will add another product ID with 1, user ID 1, quantity will be, actually this is not a validate, so I just, this is a very basic video of this e-commerce website, because I didn't do any proper validation. Something like if I give some product ID, something like 1, the price has to be validated in the backend also, but here I didn't do anything. For example, quantity has to be, I'm just giving 2, but I am giving as price will be 150, because, but it has to be 300, but I am giving as only 2, only to 150. So this validations has to be done in the controller or in the service classes, but this is like a basic e-commerce website, so I didn't do that much thing. So I'm just giving the request. Yeah, so I'm getting the 2 cards for this user ID. For this user ID he is having 2 products, so if I give this request here, yes, he is getting 2 things. Okay, no problem. So update quantity also will working fine. Now I am gonna remove the cart from based on the cart ID. Okay, so I think this is enough. Instead of copying entire curly braces, so cart ID will be, I think 2, we will delete the cart ID through cart ID 4 has to be delete, user ID 1, product ID I think it doesn't need, but I will give something like 1. Okay, so as I told you earlier, I didn't do any proper validations against the data, just giving only for the validations, but the data has to be validated against with the database for every insertions and every validations while updating in the add to cart, because this is not a normal website, because this is a money oriented website. So we need to check each and every insertion with the proper parent data. Okay, So I'm just removing this card from 4 and 1. Oh my god, I think it doesn't delete it. I think remove again. Remove is not working. I don't know. Yes, so I didn't. User ID card ID. User ID card ID. Okay, okay. So I just comment these lines. Okay, yeah, it's working fine. So if I refresh the database, it has to be deleted, I think so, correct? Yeah. So our add to cart system is working fine, update quantity is also working fine, so all the things working fine. So now next thing is we need to working on, we are going to work on this checkout process. Checkout to cart. So this checkout cart is nothing but, checkout cart is nothing but when a user is completes all the add to cart process, when he is ready to pay the amount to our website, so that time this checkout cart has to be started, checkout process has to be started. So this will have a data of user ID, added date, that means order date, in which date the user is ordered, status, payment status, sorry, payment type, so that means it has to be COD, or COD means cash on delivery and it's online, and status, and then delivery address, and then order date. It has to be order ID also, that's very important, because based on the order ID we can able to track the order, and then it will have a ID also, which is auto increment. So this ID is different, this ID is different. So order date, status, payment, delivery address. Yes, the main thing is product ID, quantity, price. So these are the fields we need to create for this checkout cart. I think apart from this, any other fields? I think, yeah, it's over. Yeah, okay, no problem. So in the next video I will create this table for this checkout cart, and we will start working on the checkout cart. So once this checkout cart is completed, our Spring Boot API is completed for our e-commerce website. So after the second video, from now on we will working on Angular integration, how can we integrate this API with our website. So our Spring Boot API designed for e-commerce website is about to complete, around 90% has been completed. So while working with integrating with our website, we may have some changes in our API design. That's it. So thank you guys. If you have any doubts, please comment, please share, and if you have friends who wants to know this REST API, please share them. Please support us. Thank you.